You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bolt inner and outer tie rods used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Lift the front of the vehicle. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. Place the vehicle on the axle stands. To be able to change the inner and outer tie rods on your vehicle, you must remove the wheels to gain complete access to the steering system. Don't forget to slide the wheels under the vehicle. As the components to be removed are very often seized up, don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to facilitate the operation. With a marker, trace a line between the axle joint and the tie rod end. It will help later during disassembly and reassembly process. Using a 22mm spanner, release the tie rod end lock nut on the inner tie rod side. Hold the tie rod axle joint with a 21mm spanner to prevent it from turning. The lock nut is there to prevent any rotation of the two parts towards each other, which could have an impact on the alignment of your vehicle. Using pliers, release the pin holding the castellated nut. It is now time to release the tie rod end from its socket. The ball joint should move away from the pivot. Paying close attention to the point of reference, unscrew the tie rod end, counting the number of turns necessary to extract the tie rod end. This will allow you to find an approximate setting when reassembling. For greater accuracy, use the mark drawn with a marker to return the lock nut to its initial position. Next, measure the distance between the lock nut and the end of the tie rod ball joint using a caliper. In any case, an alignment check will have to be carried out by a professional after performing this operation. Remove the lock nut from the axle joint. With pliers, remove the external metallic clip on the protective sleeve on the tie rod axle joint. With a cutter, cut the external part of the sleeve so that you can remove it. Using a long flathead screwdriver and a hammer, remove the inner clip from the sleeve. Remove the sleeve. Remove the inner collar. Using a tie rod ironer extractor, a specific tool for carrying out this job, you can now loosen everything without difficulty. To do this, insert the tool up to the fixed part of the tie rod, then with a socket wrench and a long extender, force it in an anti-clockwise direction. If the tie rod axle joint is equipped with marks, release them using adjustable spanners.
Okay, guys, if we can share this video with you and help you save a lot of money, is also thanks to our partner, Mr. Auto. So, if you want to support us and buy the part for this operation, visit their website. Okay, back to work.
You will find the bolt, parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new axle joint and unscrew the lock nut provided with it. Before installing the new tie rod axle joint, apply a medium thread locker to prevent accidental unscrewing. Put the tie rod axle joint back on the steering rack. Still using the same tool or using an adjustable spanner, block the tie rod axle joint but in a clockwise direction this time. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Then remove the tool. Take the new sleeve. Apply silicone grease to the part of the sleeve that will be in contact with the tie rod ball joint. install the collar supplied in the kit on the sleeve. You can turn the wheels so that the sleeve is easier to thread into its slot. You can now crimp the clip with pliers. Put the external clip back on. Screw the Locknut back until the distance measured with the caliper is reached. Using a wire brush, scrub the pivot, then apply silicone grease to the flat part that will be in contact with the tie rod bellows. Do not grease the inside of the cone. Take the new tie rod end and unscrew the Locknut supplied with it. Put the tie rod end back in place, making the same number of turns as counted during disassembly. During this operation, it will work on the steering system of your vehicle. Checks on tyre alignment, when carried out by a professional, will guarantee that your steering system has been perfectly aligned and is in good working order. Replace the ball joint in the pivot. Reinstall the nut supplied with a new part and tighten it using a 70mm spanner. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Take the new key and put it in place within the castellated nut. Bend the pin. Finish tightening the lock nut by holding the tie rod end with a 21mm spanner to avoid damaging it. Now you can put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground and fix the wheels in place properly. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.